Today, we're covering Chapter 7 Security. We will talk about RBAC, network protection, container security, and security scanners, all the tools and techniques you need to keep your Kubernetes environment locked down and protected. Let's kick off with one of the most important security features in Kubernetes, role-based access control, or RBAC. Think of RBAC like your office bad access. You only get into the rooms your role allows, same with Kubernetes. In RBAC, you define roles, what permissions a role has, role bindings, who gets that role, and users groups, the people or systems acting in the cluster. Let's break it down. An admin might have full CRUD access. A developer may only view logs and deploy apps. A viewer, read only. By assigning users to roles, you reduce the chaos of managing individual permissions and enforce the principle of least privilege, meaning users only get access to what they absolutely need. Next up, network security. You can have the most secure app in the world, but if your network is wide open, you're still vulnerable. Here is how Kubernetes helps protect traffic inside and outside the cluster. Firewalls, your first line of defense. These filter incoming and outgoing traffic at the perimeter. Encryption, use TLS for both internal and external traffic. Encrypt everything, especially sensitive data like API calls and credentials. VPNs, want secure remote access into your cluster? Use a VPN to create an encrypted tunnel. Intrusion detection prevention, IDPS. These systems monitor traffic patterns and flag suspicious activity. And don't forget about secure architecture. Network segmentation, splitting your cluster into zones, is a great way to reduce the damage if something goes wrong. Pro tip, use security information and event management, CM, tools to log and audit all traffic. It's a lifesaver for spotting anomalies. 1. Secure your images, only use trusted base images. Regularly scan them for vulnerabilities using tools like Trivy or Claire. And yes, always apply patches, no one likes stale containers. 2. Isolation is key. Remember, containers share the host kernel. A bad actor in one container could jump into another. Use namespaces and groups for isolation, pod security policies, PSPs, or pod security admission to restrict what pods can do, and always run as non-root unless absolutely necessary. 3. Enforce RBAC on Kubernetes objects. Don't let a front-end developer accidentally delete your entire deployment. 4. Secure communications. Use network policies to restrict pod-to-pod traffic. By default, Kubernetes allows all traffic between pods. You should restrict that. 5. Runtime protection. Use runtime tools to detect suspicious system calls, unauthorized file access, tampering with containers, and of course, log everything. Tools like Fluentd, Elasticsearch, or Datadog give you visibility across your cluster. These tools look for vulnerabilities before attackers do. You will want to scan networks. Use tools like Nessus, Qualys, or OpenVAS to scan open ports, outdated packages, and misconfigurations. Source code, that's where SaaS tools come in. Static application security testing. They scan your code base for vulnerabilities like SQL injection or excesses before the code even runs. Running apps. Use DAS tools to simulate attacks against your live environment and see how your apps respond. Containers. With tools like Trivy, Anchor, or Claire, you can scan Docker images before they are deployed. Catch insecure packages early and keep them out of production. Let's quickly recap everything we covered. Use RBAC to give the right people the right access, nothing more. Secure your network with firewalls, encryption, VPNs, and auditing. Harden your containers and pods. Scan images, isolate workloads, restrict capabilities. Lock down communication with network policies. Use security scanners for code, containers, and infrastructure. And most importantly, monitor everything. Security isn't a one-time setup. It's an ongoing mindset. Especially in Kubernetes, where things scale fast, you need layered defenses and proactive practices. Practice exercise. What is the main purpose of role based access control, RBAC, in Kubernetes? Role based access control, RBAC, in Kubernetes allows administrators to define and control access to resources based on roles.